All right, here we go. Another Tonkin Fight team member, Justin Rashidi, as he takes on David Perez. Riverside submission. Rashidi in the black trunks. David Perez in the gray trunks. He did not want to hit hands at the beginning, and that brought him some boos from the Reno crowd here. Nice combination there by Perez, but it was countered by Rashidi with a big right hand. And some leg kicks from Rashidi. From David Perez, I'm sorry, Perez in the gray trunks.
Let's go, David.
David Perez from Southern California, training down at Riverside Submission with Xavier Stokes, David Bramlett. There's a big knee from Rashidi. Follows it up with one to the midsection. Perez landing quite a few shots to the head and face area of Justin Rashidi. Right now, Perez looks to be the crisper with his striking. Rashidi, the much bigger fighter, it looks like, at least from my vantage. Ooh, and big left landed by David Perez, followed by a right and another right. And now Rashidi firing back with some heavy leather of his own. Big knees. 3 big knees in a row, followed by a right hand from David. From Justin Rashidi onto David Perez. Rashidi again with that slow leg kick, and it's setting Perez up. Big right there. And another big right, and that one actually stumbles. Not quite a knockdown, but it does stumble Rashidi. And Rashidi needs to look to take this to the ground. He is losing this battle. Now in the tie clinch, he's doing all right with those knees. And there's that power of Justin Rashidi. And he's going to look for a guillotine as well here. And he's going to use that guillotine to land some dirty boxing.
Get away, let's go.
Both back to the center of the cage here. Perez still looking for those punches. Rashidi, for his part, is firing back, but just not landing nearly as much as Perez. Perez is not there when Rashidi throws. Well, now Rashidi lands a gigantic right, and if he follows this up, this fight might be over. He has knocked Perez down, and then Perez stumbled trying to get back up. Rashidi now unloading rights, lefts, uppercuts, hooks, and knees. He's going to look to create space. Perez just trying to get his feet underneath him. And it looks like Perez may have weathered this storm. He's not quite there yet. You can see the gloss in his eyes. Rashidi needs to come strong here. Perez is looking for that bell to ring, and Rashidi needs to land some blows. And at the very end there, you can see Perez walking back to his corner, glossy-eyed and wondering what just happened. David Perez was looking really good there for probably a good 2/3 of that round. And then right toward the end of the round, Rashidi landed a tremendous right hand that knocked Perez to the canvas. And as he tried to get back up, he actually fell. And it Justin Rashidi ever since then. So you see Perez, he still, to me, looks like he's not real sure where he is. His hands on his hips. Rashidi needs to follow that momentum up as best he can. I look for Rashidi to come out with heavy leather here and try to finish what he started. And again, David Perez refuses to hit hands, and he lands a big right of his own. And another left hand. Rashidi was on top, and he still is. He's going to look to pass here. He's going to look for some ground and pound. And Rashidi on top. Rashidi is in the guard, the open guard of David Perez, but he is just looking for pure ground and pound here. He's got Perez up against the cage. Perez, I still think that he is still hurt in the first round. with his hands at this point, perhaps feeling the and now we have as Milton Midnight Tiger Wallace will look in and see what's what there. Ooh, big right hand there. Just a little jab. He's landing that right hand jab. As you can see, is a southpaw is David Ponyboy Perez, and Rashidi with the big takedown, and again exerting his power over David Perez. And you can see that Rashidi is the much stronger fighter. At this point, the best thing that Perez can do is let go of that attempted guillotine and use his hands to control the head and the hip of Justin Rashidi. He does have the blocker up for the guard. He puts that down for the mount. And now we have an Americana attempt here. He lets that go. Rashidi just too heavy, I think, at this point coming into this fight. And now he's going to land some serious hammer fists. Perez looking to explode, go out the back door perhaps. Rashidi relentless like an anaconda, just staying on top of him. He's looking for a rear naked choke here. I can't tell from my vantage point. It looks like he may have it. And if he can flatten him out here, he's got both hooks in. This might be the end of this fight. Perez looking to weather it. It looks like he's out of it for now. Rashidi in a great position here, though, having won that first round, in my opinion, just in the last third of that round. And now he's going to let Perez roll back around to his back, and he's going to take side mount. Maybe perhaps still looking for that Americana. He's got sort of a north-south position here. Better for Perez in this position. He won't take as much damage from the strikes being rained down by Justin Rashidi. So we have just a north-south position here. Both guys look like they might be content to rest. Perez is going to stay in this position to avoid any further damage from the strikes of Justin Rashidi. Perez looks exhausted as he does not want to get up there. He gets up, but he's not springing up, and Rashidi may have punched himself out. Great second round there for Justin Rashidi. I have it 2-0 Justin Rashidi, and I do believe that David Perez is either going to need a 10-8 round or a huge finish if he wants to win this fight. Second fight, WFC 34, Reno, Nevada, Grand Sierra Resort and Casino. The World Fighting Championships putting on the best cards in Nevada. As we saw in that first round with the guillotine finish, that first fight, Justin Gregg finishes with the guillotine. And now here we are in fight number 2. Another Tonkin fight team member, Justin Rashidi, taking on David Perez out of San Diego. Lightweight battle. Here we go. This is the third and final round. I have to believe that Justin Rashidi is up 2-0 point. And I do think that David Perez is going to need a finish here. And here we go. Milton Midnight Tiger Wallace checking with the judges if they're ready. And they are. And here comes Rashidi. He's going to look to hit hands again. And this time, Perez, with the respect, has decided to hit hands with Justin Rashidi. And Rashidi, more of the same here. Shoots in. Wasn't even really a double leg. He shot in almost like a waist lock and just took him down, just bowled him over.
Let's go, David. Fight to guard. Protect it. There you go.
David Perez back in the position that he finished the second round in.
Watch your arm. Watch your arm.
Now you can see what Rashidi is trying to do here is trap the left arm, which he does. He has trapped the left arm of David Perez. He's got the right arm checked with his head, and now he's just raining blows to the left side of the head of David Perez.
Everything you got right.
And another full mount from Justin Rashidi. Justin Rashidi relentless in this fight. Perez needs something big to happen here in order for him to win this fight. He is not going to win on points, and now he may get triangled from the top position here. If Rashidi knows this triangle from the top position, he could land it. And that would be at the fault of David Perez. But now David Perez out the back door, nice. Back on his feet, but he is exhausted. Both fighters spent in this third round, 2 big rounds. I've got it 20-18 Justin Rashidi going into this third round. Of course, that is unofficial. We'll leave that to the judges of UMath to decide who has won this fight. Now we have a cut. Ponyboy David Perez. Takedown, and these are half-hearted takedowns that are working of David Perez. These takedowns, if David Perez is at 100%, probably do not happen. And here again, side mount, he's got that knee in. He's going to look to achieve full mount. He's going to do that by landing strikes. He could go for an armbar here. At this point, Perez is turtling. He is stymied by the grappling and ground and pound. And I say grappling, it's more just a couple takedowns, but Rashidi has managed to stay on top throughout this entire fight, other than a few minutes in the first round. And if this fight ends like this, it should be Rashidi victory on all cards. And now we've got a lot of blood. And this might get stopped, and it does. Milton Midnight Tiger Wallace has seen enough. He is going to stop in the third round. He knew that David Perez was.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 2 minutes, 32 seconds of the third round, referee Milton Midnight Tiger Wallace calls a stop to the contest. Your winner, via technical knockout, Justin Rashidi.